and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
And we are underway in Buffalo. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And an early, how do you do right? Bury him in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Bledsoe. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception. Back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Bledsoe. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Sanders. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Well, they'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Oh, he fakes a spike. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Bledsoe. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much. Be a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this 1st half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. This is caught. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run forward with Hines. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Automatic first down.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing, because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. And if the
he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's going the other way. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Following the fumble recovery, Bledsoe. The tight end Parham. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMarcus Ware. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Bledsoe throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now in Buffalo. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, and so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. Now it's Hines. They'll get it across midfield down to the 49. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And once again, this is Sanders. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown. Lawrence Cager. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's got McLaurin. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for the touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 85 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But your opponent has driven down to your 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 5 and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that'll be a... And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another...
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied up. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield, and it's first down. On first and 10, Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Take of the way. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have possession at your opponent's 30, first and 10. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kcus Johnson, 30 yards. And the Steelers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
It's complete. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, their kicker's fine, but they just opt to be aggressive and go for 2, and they get it.
Does that not remind you of Mike Tomlin of a few seasons ago? Remember that when he...
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you're just across midfield, and it's first and 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Naeem Hines, 45 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available or return.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kcus Johnson, 50 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. First play, first pass for Brady. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Brady to throw on second down. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because of it.
So a first and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. Again, it's Brady. Incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Brady to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. 30, 10, 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's...
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the... with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. As we get set here, first and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on first and 10. Mahomes now to throw. This to Hines on the drop-off. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a timeout. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll check this down to Hines. Oh, again! And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield. backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Mahomes firing complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Mahomes now on first down. That's Olave bringing in another one. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come.
The Steelers, they're ready to rock on first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The pass caught by Olave. Finding space at the 40. And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. First and goal from just inside the 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And in for the Steelers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's second and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Finds Hines again for the completion. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And that is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Track the quarterback's hands, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference. Kicking.
Well, that was pretty out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's first and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Olave. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. offense readies for a first down and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 40. 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside and so to say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 38 yards. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got possession at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And this is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone, but this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Touchdown! Kcus Johnson, 35 yards. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Welcome everybody, I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But your opponent has possession at your 35-yard line as we get set here on first down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Well, Winston to Thomas, and it's a New Orleans first down. Now Winston. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throwing partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Winston. And that is incomplete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Again, it's Winston. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. There he goes, left side. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always a...
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And that's complete to Sanders. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 45 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line, and it's first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Keyshawn Johnson. 46 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball at midfield, 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught by Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This has to go.
Now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come to another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. That is complete downfield to Knox. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give them 32 on the play.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Kcus Johnson, 75 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. Slant pass complete to Olave. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now it's Mahomes again. Quick completion here to Johnson. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Olave over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Touchdown, Bills! Keyshawn Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. There you have it, another challenge and another victory.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40, and it's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, 40 yards. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. The Bills offense ready to go here on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any more throwing the ball downfield.
23 yards. Mahomes going to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run with Hines. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Nyheim Hines taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge of...
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Now Rush. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Sabre. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Toss play to Lynch. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw Rush. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there. 41 yards. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. And that'll just about... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. To throw is Rush. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Lynch running the counter. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rush. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. DeMarcus Ware, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one of them. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Rush. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Rush to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Coverage. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.